In the transition to become who you want to be in the future and who you are today, there are just a couple of things you need to change, and it all starts with the habits. The habits that you change today are gonna lay out the future you want tomorrow. And today we're gonna talk about how you can change them and why you should start to change them today. Because the faster you change them, the easier and faster you achieve your goal in the future. Without further to say, let's jump into the video. So the first thing you need to understand is that you are a slave of your habits. It doesn't matter who you are, humans are slave of their habits. Now you can have good habits or bad habits, and that all depends on the goal you're trying to achieve. I was reading The Greatest Salesman on Earth, and the first scroll talks about changing your habits. Because if you are a slave to bad habits, then the future you're building won't change. It will be the same where you are today, because you're not changing who you are. The habits you're following today basically dictate the person you are now. And to reach the goal you want to reach in 5 years, 3 years from now, you need to change your habits. And it all happens with what is your goal. So you need to understand what is your purpose, what is your goal, and change your habits accordingly. For example, if you're trying to lose weight, the first thing I will do is to take off all the bad food that I have in my house, in my apartment, so that when I go to check for food, I will only have healthy options like fruit or wholemeal pasta, whatever it is. I won't have chocolate, I won't have lollies, because that's bad for you, and I'm trying to lose weight. Then I will try to have healthy food around me. If I'm trying to build a business, the first thing I will do is that to remove distraction around me and build a room where I can only focus on that and just focus on one thing. I will have a morning routine. I will have before going to work routine, so that I'm always ready to switch on. Most of people just live their life as it comes, and they let habits build without them knowing that they're building these habits. For example, when you get up in the morning and you turn off your alarm, that's not a good habit, because you're not respecting yourself. You're putting an alarm to get up at a certain time, and you're taking that off and waiting 5, 10, 30 minutes, and then you're gonna wake up late. That was happening for me in the past, when I was saying at 5 a.m. I'm gonna go to the gym. I was putting the alarm for 5 a.m. and then I was getting up at 7 a.m. Going to the gym, I had all my day planned to get up at 5 a.m., but now I was getting up at 7 a.m. So all the day was ruined, because but the way you start your day is the way you dictate if you're gonna be successful or not. And when you're gonna start to build successful habits in the morning, like getting up at the time you decide to get up, making your bed after you get up, drinking water, meditating, reading for 10 minutes, and then going to the gym, coming back, having breakfast, and start to work. That's already gonna put you in front of most of people, because no one does it. Everyone says, yeah, I want to achieve my goals, but no one is ready to go to changing the bad habits, because it all happens, and that happens to everyone, even to successful people. It all happens when you become comfortable, and you start to develop habits that are comfortable on who you want to, in the situation you are now, and it's not a good thing, because it's gonna stop your growing towards a better person that you are today. Because I feel in life you can always become better, you can always become more successful, and you should not become complacent. Even in life, when you're gonna be so successful that there is no need, to work hard, I feel it's still important. Because what is life if we don't have a goal, if we don't have a purpose? And again, once you find what is your purpose and you are truly dedicated to reach that, it would be easier, to develop these habits. But again, if you are not where you want to be in life at the moment, it's because your habits aren't right. And it all starts by changing them. That's the first thing you have to do. So let's talk about what you can do today to change your habits, so the future you're going into will be successful and it will bring you where you want to be. So the first thing I would say, and I talk about this a lot, it's understanding what is your purpose. So who you want to be, how you want to achieve this, and why you want to become this person. And for example, you can be a personal development coach, you can be you can build your own online marketing agency, start your Shopify store, whatever it is. Everyone has different goals, everyone is different, it's on a different journey. Just understand who you are and what you want to become. After that, you need to understand what you have to do today in order to achieve your goals in 5 years. So you take these big goals that you have and you split it in 5, 3 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. And then you understand on that day what I have to do to reach what I have to become. And usually the first day it's about planning, then the next day is going to be about executing, if you're starting today. And once you do that, it starts with, okay, I want to become this person, and I want to be remembered for this, and I want to build this. I need to put in the work. So how I optimize my schedule so that I will be always on top of reaching my goal for the week or for the day. And that happens with the habits. So again, everyone has different goals, but I will start simply with a morning routine. As soon as you get up, make your bed, meditate, drink water, and then go for a run, go for a walk, go to the gym, go do whatever you want to do to activate your body. Because once the blood starts to flowing into your body, you will feel much better. And going out of the house before working, it's just something that activates your mind. It's much better for you. I feel like every time I train in the morning before working, it just makes me so much productive. So that's like what it works for me, but you need to understand what works for you. But that's what I would do. And never postpone your alarm, because that's disrespectful to yourself. You need to respect yourself first if you want people to respect you. And when you hit that snooze button, like, you're not respecting yourself. Make sure you get up at the time you say you're gonna get up. Then I will have a before work routine, which usually for me is like having breakfast. Then I will like look at my weekly to-do schedule, have a coffee, put on the headphones, listen to usually classic music, it depends what you want to listen to, or like lo-fi hip-hop, and start to work and just tackle one task at a time. And then in the night, I usually at 8 p.m. I shut down all the digital products I have that I used to work, like computer, iPad. I just read and go to sleep at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or latest 10:30 p.m. And I always plan my day in advance. So like I think that you win the day by planning the night before, because then you know what you're gonna go into. And for example, if I wanna go to the gym, I will put all my clothes that I'm gonna use to the gym the next day somewhere that it's easy to access in the morning. So I just plan everything in a way that I know what I'm gonna use tomorrow morning. When I get up, it's all there to start to attack the day. And I do that every day. And that's how you become successful. But you need to follow. It's easy to start. Actually, I would say it's hard to start, but it gets easier along the way. But it's easy as well to lose the control and to become complacent and don't do what you're supposed to do. So make sure to track with a tracking app or whatever you use, that you're following each stage of these new habits building routine. It usually takes 21 days to 30 days. And then you're gonna be, once you build these habits, once you stick by them, you're gonna be a totally different person. And people will actually start to say, oh, you look different, you look more, you look better, you look more productive, you will talk more with confidence in yourself, because you're following like a plan that it's not all people can do, but you're doing it. So it's not easy, but it's important to rebuild your habits. And you're already a slave of your habits. So since you're already make these habits you're a slave to, a good habits instead of bad habits, and you will just change as a person. And that's what changed for me when I understood this. And I hope this video will help you understand that you need to change your habits in order to become the successful person you want and to achieve your goals. And the faster you change your habits, the faster you will get to your goals, to the person you want to become. That's all I wanted to share with you today. If you want more content like this, feel free to share this video, like it, and follow me for more. And all the best, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.